Welcome to Farm Camp. I'm Stephanie Harden and I teach art at a Title I elementary school in Anniston, Alabama. I love the great outdoors, and right down the road in Chocolaca out in the country, we have some property that we hope to share with others through a camp for environmental and arts education. This unit could be used in a setting like that, or it could be used in a classroom as long as you have easy access to the outdoors over a period of several lessons. I chose this focus on environmentalism for children because I think that conversation needs to start early and they need to be exposed to the science, while we're also going to make them feel empowered to make any statement that they would like to through their art. Any message that they would like to get out into the world, they're encouraged to do so during this unit. The first lesson we will be doing is Mandalas in nature. We will be looking at some videos to kick this off, as well as the entire unit. You might want to visit my reference page for links to those videos because I found some great ones on YouTube that had great graphics for kids and were short and simple. The mandalas will be made by collecting materials out in the woods or, in a field or whatever you have access to. And then the students will come back and put their patterns together. They will also be doing rubbings while we are collecting materials. Here you can see the boys doing that. They'll be doing various textures and also collecting materials to, in turn, make their mandalas. Some will glue, some will not, so some are ephemeral, some are more permanent. Here's some feedback.
I really like doing this project, but I think if we did it in a different spot, we would have had more variety of objects to do it with.
And as always, they need to put their name on their work. This is one that was glued, so this student will be able to take this home. Here is another example of a mandala made in the spring from found objects. And from there, we'll move on to project 2, that will be what I'm calling the quilt project. This will be kicked off by discussing Faith Ringgold and her wonderful, what I consider more paintings through the use of textiles and fabrics. The students will create an image in the center of their paper. We will help the younger ones do the grid. And from there, they'll use paper and fabric scraps to fill in their patterns around the edges. We will move on to our final project in days 3 and 4, or lessons 3 and 4. The garden poles should take about 2 hours total. This is all about patience and taking their time to sketch their patterns and commit to what they're doing before they actually do it. And we will be teaching proper painting techniques with the latex and using gloves and safe working spaces to keep everything nice and clean. We will send these home with the kids to install in their permanent garden or whatever space they have at home. And the artists we will be talking about in this unit, I love Frida Kahlo for this because her work is very folky and she uses a lot of components of nature in her paintings. And we will also be looking at Andy Goldsworthy, who we all know uses found objects in nature to create his installations. And then here is a lovely photo of Faith Ringgold in front of one of her quilts. This will help us jump into project 3 with the quilts. And you may want to take a glance at the references for the videos. Thank you for watching.